Alright, how's it going, guys? So, we got to do some work with our fluid stuff here. We're going to set up doing the nitric acid, but we have an issue where I can't get rid of this sulfuric acid. Now, first thing I noticed, by the way, I pulled out the water pipe, is that this is not connected, and this should be connected so that we can get sulfuric acid into here to make our hydrochloric in there, and so we can make our fluoric over there. So that's the first issue I needed to deal with. That is an easy one to fix. And now this is able to run again. Now the other issue I needed to fix was the fact that we made too much hydrochloric over here, which luckily it's off because of the oxygen. So I need to figure out, I really think I need to do this as much as possible. So I'm thinking I might just turn this one off basically for good for right now, because we always have sulfuric acid and we need to get rid of it. Now I should be able to hook this back up, I think. But what I'm thinking is I can run this red wire over there and shut that one off, its output, when I shut this off. But I think for right now, I'm just going to leave it off for good. That's connected. So I should be able to just do this. And now that can run whenever it has sulfur dioxide, which it doesn't have because I disconnected that. So now it can run, it can make the sulfur trioxide, make the sulfuric acid. Now the question is that going to shut off like it is supposed to? Because I don't think it should be on right now, to be honest. Let's go look and see. We're at 159, and that says if it is 15. This should be empty now, which it is. That's good. So let's take this down to about 1,000. And see, that's still running, and it should be off right now. This pipe should not be getting any more, and it is. So now, why is it? If I take that off, now it's not running because it doesn't have the might have set that wrong. But this is able to run now, so that's good. And this pipe is empty, so I can pull this out a minute. And this wire should not be going to that pipe anyways. So now pipe that pipe off. And that one is sending redstone into that pipe, which is shutting off the input to there. And this pipe has those on it. Okay, so that is just doing that. And then this is the redstone machine switch that turns the machine on and off using redstone. Now, wait a minute. Should I have that on the machine? Yeah, that goes on the machine. I was just thinking for some reason I should connect that. So if I connect that straight, and do... thinking that's supposed to be on the engine. That. Okay, now it's on. But it's full, so it can't do anything. Okay, so yeah, that's perfectly fine where it's at. So I think the issue is I needed to switch that the other way. So now if I take this and I put it back in place, let's see if it works properly. So put that right there, and that is our output pipe, which has fluid in it. And then we need to connect this back up like that, so now it can empty. It has its input, but it's not doing anything because it shouldn't be doing anything, because we have plenty of sulfuric acid from over here, and problem is we had too much hydrochloric, but now it's gone. Okay, so let's go check the hydrochloric, and let's see how much we actually have. We have 17, and it's supposed to be off at 15. And it's not turning off. Okay, and I think I did the same issue with this one. I think I have that on there, which needs to come off. And then I think I need to... that's the output pipe. Okay. So it's not running now, which is good. We didn't want it running. But it has everything, so it should run when it can. So now let's go look. So we are currently at 17. Alright, I'm going to see if that fixes my little screw up there. I don't know why I thought I needed both of those on there. And this is the one that does the hydrochloric out. I'm just going to go ahead and take that and disconnect it for right now. We have too much oxygen, so it ain't going to run anyways. So we're perfectly fine with that. Alright. So let's actually work on this one today, which that one is our nitric. So nitric acid is going to be sulfuric acid and potassium nitrate or sodium nitrate, and it's going to give us potassium bisulfite or sodium bisulfite. And if you remember correctly, that's potassium bisulfite right there. which is going over to be processed as soon as it can, and we're not full of, I think it's oxygen. If I look here, that in the electrolyzer is oxygen, and that's nitrate. This one, wait a minute, no. What the hell did I just do? Creating that in the electrolyzer gives hydrogen. So it should be able to run right now. Let's go take a look and see if it is running. Because we were low on hydrogen the other day. And it is not running because it's full of oxygen from cassiterite. That's why. Okay. But that's why we have the barrel there. So we're going to need to, because we're going to have sodium and potassium coming out of this one. So we're going to have to do 2 item barrels out instead of just 1. And I may change this around, but I'm not sure yet. Because the potassium bisulfite could go in here. I think for right now, I'm just going to give it a couple barrels and we'll see how that works. Give me a minute. Let me go grab some pipes and stuff. I'll be right back. Alright, had to go get me some tape so we can get the barrels moved over there. Because currently they are right up here. And there's 1,000 in each one, 1,100. And each one of these has way less than that. So we're going to put them together and make a new one. Alright, so we're going to end up with all of that going in here, which for some reason is full of shit it shouldn't be already. So I'll have to figure that one out. It'll go in there until we get this set up. I've already got the pipe put in where I want it for the most part. So just have to connect it and we'll be good there. So we want these up here. And we're going to take this pipe around the back side like that. And then we can put this one here, that one there, and then doop and doop. Take that off of there. And we connect this back up. And now that should continue to get stuff. And then there might actually be an issue here because we need sets of 5. So that means I need hoppers. I do believe that was sets of 5. I'll look in a second. But I know it's not 1. And if I have any remainder in the machine, it will not run. Not on mother. Father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, and nephew. I cannot believe I ran all the way over there. I need a toolbox. Alright. You. And then this We need a screwdriver. We need to set this to 5 on each one. Double check that that's what we need. Yes. Okay, now the problem is it's going to be one too low. Because I need the pipe to go in there. Actually, wait a minute. This needs to go in the side. Shivnits. So this one will be perfectly fine where it's at. That can go right in there and be just hunky-damn-dory. Okay, so we got to move this one. So now I got to waste a little bit more tape. And we need to move this bad boy. So, where do we want to... I'm guessing I'm just going to put it here. I don't really have a better place. But I honestly don't need to see the face of it. So this is fine. Put that there. It's already set to 5, so we don't have to worry about that. Connect it up there, down to there. And now we should have those coming in when this pipe is empty, and that pipe will get empty once those go through. So now the only other thing we need, and we're going to have no fluid output other than nitric, so that's awesome. And potassium carbonate and nitric we could do later on, because we do get potassium carbonate, but isn't there is there any way of potassium carbonate ingot? We can mix it with hydrofluoric, make potassium fluoride. I'll go down that rabbit hole later. But I do believe there's only 2 things we're going to be using nitric acid for. One of them is what we're going to be setting up next, which is Aquariga. And the other one is glycerol. This being for blowing shit up. And we can use that to make dynamite dust. So, I don't know if I'm going to need a tank for this, but I might. But we need to get our sulfuric acid in here, and we need to make sure that we can get out of here. I guess we're going to go up. So we're going to bring our sulfuric acid in, I guess, from here. Which means I got to figure out how I'm getting around that tank. Now, this should be hydrochloric acid. This one is hydrogen fluoride. And somewhere around here is sulfuric. Because our sulfuric line comes in from down there where the chicken is, that I need to get out of that pipe. But there's no way, unless I really need to leave more room to do things like this. Okay. If I break this out, and I kill this damn chicken that has been driving me nuts for the last week. Oh, thank God. Chicken's driving me crazy. There's something in there. Okay, but there shouldn't be anything in any of those. And this is just a regular grass block, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we do have... this is a sulfuric pipe, right?
Huh?
Yes. Perfect. Alright. And we do have the hydrofluoric pipe right there. So we'll have to go up and over that. In the backpack, put that away. Grab this. And connect here.
Huh?
That is our sulfuric. And we're going to go up and to right there. Okay. That takes care of that. Now, we're going to fill this back in as much as we can, which is not going to be much. And I'll have to make some more covers to put over that stuff. I actually think I have some covers left over in the other room, so I can cover those too. That's not going to be a problem. Alright, and here's where... what is this? Sodium... Why do I have tiny piles of... Oh, from breaking the thing. Let me go get rid of those. I don't need these on me. I hope I didn't lose any from the potassium, since I don't see them in my inventory. Alright. And that's a potassium one. Okay. Takes care of all that. So now, we're trying to get to here. Hello. That drill is way too fast. Alright, so I think we might change this. I had this set for Aquariga. I think we'll change this to Nitric, because that'll come out of there perfectly. Okay. So that's going to come out there. And it can come straight the hell out. So why don't we instead bring the sulfuric pipe. Hello? Oh, I'm hitting my head on the hopper. Take that out a minute. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to jump that with that thing in my way. That's black concrete. I need this one. So we'll put that back there. And we'll just do this, which is going to go right across those hoppers. And then we can bring this right across like that. And down right there. And connect it right like so. And now we look in here. We have sulfuric acid. And we will have nitric in just a second. There we go. We have our nitric. Alright, so again, I'll bring some stuff out here and clean this up later. Right now, it is as good as it's gonna look until I get covers. And I'm obviously gonna have to make covers now because, well, that's a lot more than 5. So, I'll make us another stainless steel tank. We'll put it here. Change the sign, and that'll be for nitric. And then we'll do the Aquariga in a tank next to that. I did forget I needed nitric for 2 different things. And hey, we must have actually gotten low on sulfuric and hydrochlorics, because those are back on. Alright, so we've got that done, and there is our sodium bisulfite, which can set up there just perfectly. And later on, I will figure out how exactly I want to do this, because I'm probably going to move the miniature nether portal downstairs and then put down here somewhere, like over in this area. I'll just run a pipe from all of those and just run it into because I can bring that nether portal down without changing the nether one, and then just move the pipes to it. So I think that's what I'll do. But right now we have so much potassium bisulfite over here that we're going to be using for our stuff we were talking about. I've got 23,000 right now, so we're good. And it's not like I need copper. I've got plenty of copper, even though that's what I'm going to be using it mainly for. Hey, crusher's done. We can shut that off. Alright, and I've also got another 12 still up here, so. But that is going to be it for today. We have now made nitric acid. Next time we'll start making the aquariga, and then we should be ready to start doing our baths for bathing all the things. And we're down to 60 stainless, so I'm gonna get a big old batch of stainless made. I'm probably gonna do a double batch. Normally I do 9 stacks at a time, but since we're going to be doing a gas turbine soon, and that is going to take a 3x3x4 of the walls that you crafted it out of it, which is dense stainless steel walls, so that's going to take 36 per wall. For 9, 18, 27, 36 times 36 is basically how many dense stainless steel walls I'm going to need. So I'll probably do a double batch. And then we need to make magnesium at some point so we can get that done. But I rambled long enough for today. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.